So I'll be speaking on what GDS is all about, and in this call, yeah. So basically, I'll talk about what GDS is about and how community members and GDSC members could benefit from uh, from what GDSC entails. So I'm Stephen Kolawole. I like to call myself a community thought ML guy, as opposed to uh, the common self-taught cliche. Yeah, because basically everything I've achieved in my very short career span has been mostly to the communities that I've been engaged with. Yeah. And yeah, so basically, what's a Google Developer Student Club? The first thing I want you to keep in mind is that GDSC is not local. GDSC is global. GDSC is in virtually every single continent in the world, except Antarctica. Yeah, but GDSC, as you can see, the map of the globe right here, GDSC is in virtually every continent, from North America to South America to Europe to Asia to Australia, and even in Africa. And then you can see this part, and this is where most of the Nigerian GDSC GDSC Google Developer Student Clubs are clustered, right? And yeah, I'm proud to say that um, GDSCs in the world, in Africa, in Nigeria, and a very high performing one at that. Okay, yeah. So welcome, and then I'm going to explain a little bit about what GDSC is about and what GDSC does generally. So I like to call GDSC a peer-to-peer growth environment. When you hear peer-to-peer, don't think about cryptocurrencies. But yeah, by peer-to-peer, I mean that GDSC is run by students generally, by students who are maybe technically skilled and have this organizational acumen, right? And then it's powered by students generally. The beneficiaries are usually students, and then with ample support from Google, and then from the school authorities. Yeah. So GDST usually hosts information sessions, hands-on sessions, and student community collaborative projects. And yeah, yeah. So basically, GDSC generally does practicals, technical workshops, and then even if you're a newbie, total newbie, you start to learn from the information sessions, the answer sessions, and even if you're an intermediate or you're already a professional, you get to learn from the soft skill sessions. And of course, you could test out your skills and learn more by. Sorry, we have crazy dogs in the compound. So you could get to learn new skills by building student community collaborative projects. For example, there's the Google Solution Challenge, and yeah, that's one I really enjoy because it means that participants get to learn new skills and test out their strength the close to real life environment, because we're building solutions for a real life environment. And GDSC doesn't just host information sessions. GDSC also sponsored information sessions, sponsored trips to information sessions. For example, the first Lagos, Ibadan, the first Abeokuta. In fact, I remember that the first quality event, tech event I actually went to in my life was to GDSC. Yeah. I don't know. For some people, the first real event they might attend in their life might be weddings, like a high-profile wedding or a ceremony. But mine was a tech event, and it was early 2019. And I could say that it was like a paradigm shift for me to from your room, just talking with people like you within your communities, within your school. Yeah, there's a difference between that and actually talking to experts in different that was when I really understood how big tech is and how much I really want. I think that's one of the big perks about, being part of GDSC. GDSC also trains students to become problem solvers, to help them scale up their technical skills. And this is one I can really attest to because of, as I mentioned, there are information sessions, there are hands-on workshops, and you get to, learn by participating in workshops. In fact, even if you're an intermediate developer or a professional already, you tend to um, you tend to learn from uh, you tend to learn from by participating. I mean, by mentoring others, by teaching others, right? Yeah, and of course, you could always solve your problems in the GDSC groups, and then of course everybody will be happy to help you out with your technical problems. And Google Developer Student Club helps students create the gap between theory and practice, and this is one that I can attest to as a computer science student. The curriculum for my discipline might be a little bit too theoretical, but being part of Google Developer Student Club means that I have the opportunity to test out some of these theory in practice. For example, I did data structures and algorithms back then, and I mean, in the classroom, and we didn't really write much code, yeah, but there was a lot of theoretical understanding, the math background and all. But the first time I actually sat down to do, I mean, practical data structures and algorithm, it was within a learning group in GDSC, right? I mean, we're all preparing for internships and for internships and interviews. So we gathered together and started, lead coding and yeah, trying to prepare for this interview. And if you're interested in machine learning research like I am, then yeah, this is something that you probably want to pay attention to because you get to do a lot of the theoretical aspects in the classrooms if you're a computer science student or engineering student, but um, but you might not get much opportunity to practicalize most of these things. And local developer student club give you the opportunity. Just to be sure that my network is still good, can anybody just speak and confirm?
Yeah, yeah,
We
I can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
loud and clear.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so and GDSC focuses on technologies related to product design, to web development, both the back end and front end, mobile development, machine learning, artificial intelligence, cloud computing. Yeah, and of course, it's not just limited to this. GDSC shares opportunities. Yeah, most of the opportunities that I've had to go to join other useful communities. I mean, for internships, yeah, the first internship I did in my career was actually HNG internship, and I got the opportunity to the GDSC to our GDSC team. I mean, I saw people did it last year. I was like, okay, I was going to do it the following year, and of course I did that. And the I mean, my first laptop started misbehaving, and at some point I needed laptop, and I didn't have the financial resources to get myself a new one. So I participated in dev careers, and I was given a new laptop, and then like a 3 months internship program to learn. And guess where I got the information from? It was from the GDSC group. Also. Yeah, so GDSC provides you with the information, with the opportunities, and workshops, projects to grow and scale up massively. And yeah, so the bigger goal is to, as I mentioned before, is to impact students and empower them to impact their communities to technology. So it's not really a one-way thing. So you get impacted as a student, and that gives you that gives you the leverage, for you to impact other people in turn, right? In this field of technology. Okay. So now I want to talk about the student members benefits. So they are quite obvious, but just to remind you, I will mention them. So you get to grow your knowledge of developers technologies and more through peer-to-peer workshops and events. You get to gain relevant industry experience by solving problems for local organizations with technology-based solutions. I think I've mentioned this before. For one, I participated in Google Summer. No, I didn't participate. I wanted to participate in Google Summer of Code in 2019 and 2020. Of course, I got the information through GDSC. And 2020, 2019, I was limited by hardware resources. 2020, I really tried, and the highlight for me is that I was solving a problem for a real life organization. I mean, I was building a project, I mean, a product that is going to be used by thousands of people from all over the world, right? And of course, that's something that stands well on your CV or resume. The fact that you're building, it gives you that industry experience without you actually being in the industry. So Google Summer Code was one for me, yeah. And I know others that gain this relevant industry experience to Google Solution Challenge. Yeah, I mean, and that leads to the next point, which is you get to showcase your prototypes and solutions to your local communities and to industry leaders. Last year we had eight teams from FUNAB, uh, submit solutions for the Google Solution Challenge. And that's actually AI for a Nigerian GDSC. Yeah, but the biggest point for me is that of course I had testimonies from most of these participants, and the bigger point is how they get to learn to collaborate. I mean, you collaborate you're collaborating via a version control system, Git and GitHub, and this way you learn how to work to work in an industry kind of setting without you actually being in the industry, and then you're conducting feasibility study, requirement gathering, which are like real life scenarios. I mean, this is how things or products have been built in real life environments, right? And you are not just building these things. I mean, privately, you're showcasing your solutions to the local community. I think we had a demo day, and then to the global community, right? And also to industry leaders. You having people who are the top of their games in their fields, giving you feedbacks on your product. And I think this is something that can be really valuable in a developer's journey. Yeah. And of course, you get to grow your personal and professional network. Yeah. For one, some of the paid internships that I did in my career have been to referrals from the network that I've been able to build over the years in my community. Yeah. And also you get to collaborate with Google, and the lead developer community does not just apply to the GDSC leads himself. For one, you can be a technical lead. You can lead a project. You can lead a workshop. But you could just be a facilitator for a single workshop or technical class, right? Yeah. And this opportunity to build these soft skills are quite underrated. Yeah. Yeah. But it's nevertheless an important part of a developer's trajectory, because you need to be able to communicate your thoughts with others. You need to be able to clearly outline what you're thinking. You need to be able to explain to others what you're doing, right? And Google Developer Student Clubs give you the opportunity to do this. Of course, you go as a developer, you build real-life solutions to local problems in your community, right? That leads us back to the solution challenge, right? And you get access to Google Developer resources and opportunities. Yeah, one of the ML courses that I took in 2019 was actually a Google course. Yeah, and then I got that particular resource to our leaders at that time, right? And of course, you get to be a part of Google developer ecosystem. You attend the DevFest. You go for Google developers events in your local environment, and maybe global environment also. Yeah, and basically that's it. So welcoming everybody to this new session of the GDSC cycle, and then I would like to share this before I go, which is And there's an African proverb which says that if you want to go fast, you go alone. And if you want to go far, you go together, right? And believe me when I say that GDS is the perfect place. It's the place to be, when you want to go together and go find your career. Okay, I'm done. Thank you very much.